Hotshot Racing is an arcade racing game that channels inspiration from beloved classics such as Daytona USA, Outrun and Virtua Racing. The question is though, does it capture the magic of those arcade glory days, or does it fall short? Let's find out. Hey there guys, thank you so much for joining me, the Indie Gamer here, back with another video. In today's video we're going to be taking a look at Hotshot Racing from a development collaboration between Lucky Mountain Games and Sumo Digital. It's available now across PC and consoles, including Xbox Game Pass, and I'd just like to take the opportunity to thank the publisher Curve Digital for supplying the review code for the purpose of this video. So with that said, let's jump into the review. Hotshot Racing is a game that focuses on pure fun action, and I'll go right ahead and say it is an absolute blast to play. This is a game I've been eagerly anticipating on the run up to its release, as we simply don't get enough arcade style racers these days, but it's awesome to see the indie scene picking up on the slack in that regard. As far as game modes are concerned, Hotshot Racing offers some nice options in this area, including Grand Prix, Time Trials, Cops and Robbers and Drive or Explode, with Grand Prix presenting the usual campaign-like challenge done in a similar way to Mario Kart, with normal, hard and expert difficulties that also increase in speed as you ramp up the challenge. In Drive or Explode, your car is rigged to detonate if you fall below a certain speed, forcing you to keep your foot down and do your best to hold your driving skills together. In Cops and Robbers, you play as a cop or a robber and will either be escaping with the cash and avoiding being shunted off the road, or playing as the cop running down the robbers. I definitely would say I spent most of my time in Grand Prix, and racing for sure felt the most fun aspect of the game, but Cops and Robbers and Drive or Explode were a nice change of pace and likely to be a ton of fun with friends going forward. It's also great to know that all game modes are playable in single player, up to 4-player local split screen and 8-player online, which is awesome, and online is certainly where Hotshot Racing will shine in the long run. Something you'll notice very quickly when you pick up Hotshot Racing is that drifting is a huge part of the game. And I have to say, for me, the thing that the game nails above anything else is that absolute adrenaline rush of a feeling the game gives you when you are sliding a perfectly timed drift around a corner. Fundamentally, Hotshot Racing hits the gameplay nail bang on the head, which is awesome news, as you'll be doing a ton of drifting with your time in this game. Hotshot's gameplay is simple but fiendishly addictive and very effective. In the bottom right of your screen is your boost meter. To fill the meter, you'll need to pull off some tasty drifts or slipstream your opponents to fill the bar. Once it's filled over a certain mark, you can let loose with a boost, and this leads to some super awesome power sliding and some very addictive gameplay. Simple but a ton of fun. The only slight negative I encountered in gameplay was that AI rubber banding is definitely a thing here, which on one hand is fine as it always keeps races super competitive, but on the other hand, when you're literally flawlessly racing in first, no matter what you do, AI will inevitably catch you up regardless, and it sometimes becomes a little frustrating and more about how strong and how well you time your finish. This wasn't a major game breaker for me as it fits the nature of the game in a Mario Kart kind of way, but could possibly have been a little less aggressive in my opinion. On the whole though, gameplay is an absolute blast and always keeps you on the edge of your seat and your concentration fully locked in.
It's a wild drive you'll never forget.
Hotshot Racing is a game that looks awesome in motion, running at a super smooth 60 frames per second on all platforms in all modes except 4-player split screen. The game's presentation in general really is excellently done and a complete breath of fresh air. Its stylized look and clever little touches, such as the announcer who introduces the stages and the larger-than-life characters, perfectly capture that nostalgic 90s feeling that was so prevalent in the Sega games of the time. The game has a total of 16 themed tracks for you to take on, which can also be tackled in mirror mode too. It also includes 8 driver characters, each with the choice of 4 character specific cars that cater to different playstyles. There is also some nice incentive to beat the Grand Prix with all characters, with each having their own beat 'em up style story cutscene at the end. All characters have their own quirky personalities too, which are a lot of fun and a nice little addition to the game.
Welcome to Area 41. The truth is out there.
Hotshot Racing comes in at the very sweet price point of $15.99 in the UK and $19.99 in the US across all consoles and Steam. But even better, it is still on an introductory 20% off on all platforms, bringing it in even lower at $12.79 in the UK and $15.99 in the US. The game is also available in Xbox Game Pass too. And on top of that, the developers have also just confirmed some new free DLC coming soon, which includes a new championship and game mode too, which is fantastic news and a great sign of things for the game going forward. All in all, Hotshot Racing is a total blast and does an awesome job of capturing the magic of the arcade racing genre while standing tall with the best of them. If you're a fan of racing games, even in the slightest, I highly recommend you check out this game. I'm giving Hotshot Racing a well-deserved 8.5 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching guys, I really do hope you enjoyed the video. If you do have any questions or thoughts on today's review, I would love to hear from you down in the comments section below. If you did enjoy this, it would be massively appreciated if you would hit that like button. And please do feel free to share this out on social media and subscribe if you would like to see more future videos. Thanks again for watching guys, and I will see you in the next one.